Hi guys, and welcome to a special Friends themed lockdown quiz time. I've been pestered enough by people on our regular Saturday night quiz in terms of doing a special themed quiz. So we thought we'd give it a try for all of you Friends aficionados out there, and pretty much most people that I've been speaking to. They're going to win it. So everyone's going to win it tonight, apparently. So again, welcome everyone. Welcome to obviously the guys who normally take part. We do a quiz online during the lockdown period on the Saturday. Just had a delay through there on Saturday. So if you're a new person and you do enjoy it, by all means come along again. Same channel. And we do a more generalized kind of pub quiz type of thing. But tonight is all about Friends, and so it's hopefully, if you are here, you'll know your stuff about Friends. So we're going to be going through 5 rounds. You've got the picture round up on screen already. So name the famous actors, obviously the non-Friends actors. So it's the actors, not the character. If you can name the character, brilliant. But it's the point is for the actor. So you've got that until the end of the quiz to go through, and we'll mark that. So just a few things. We'll get everyone before we make a start. So if there's any kind of late runners, I've just had a message from one sort of person in particular that they'll be running a little bit late. But so for anyone who's not taken part on one of the quizzes before, again, it's just for fun. There's no prizes out there. It's just testing your knowledge of Friends. So we'll be starting sort of shortly. All you need is a pen and paper, and hopefully you've got some teams either that you're in lockdown with, or you're doing a virtual team. So of course they can be of any size. We'll be doing 5 rounds plus the pitch round, so the rounds will be again just a bit of a mixture really. You've got I've put a link for the pitch round if you need it in a little bit more detail rather than just up on screen. I put a link in the live chat, and I've put a link in the description as well, and I will put it up at halftime on screen as well, so you'll have plenty of time to have a look at that. And as I said, we'll be doing remarking for that at the end, so you've got the entire quiz to do that. After each round, we'll do the marking. Now, obviously, because it's a virtual quiz, each team will be doing their own marking. And like I said, it's a fun quiz, so no Googling, no cheating. You're only cheating yourself. So we all trust each other. After we've done the marking, and again, for you guys that maybe haven't done this before, I'll be putting, there's a link for the Google form in the description. I will put a link for a Google form in the live chat as well. And basically, all you just need to do, put in your team name and put in your score, and then that will feed back to me what your scores are. If you can try throughout the course of the quiz to make sure that you keep your team name consistently, then that helps me, because there's only one of me doing the quiz and getting all the scores in, so it makes it a little bit easier. I will try, if there's any kind of issues, I will try and get it sorted out at half time, but bear with me. We'll take a break after the 3rd round for 10 minutes or so. Each round will be about 10 minutes, 10 questions in each round. And after each round, we'll do a running total in terms of the leaderboard, so you guys can all see how you're doing, how you're performing. And I will put at half time in the scroll bar at the bottom all your scores and all your positions, so you can fight amongst yourselves in terms of how you're doing. So that's pretty much it. And again, as I said, just for fun. Hopefully you all enjoy yourselves. I'm sure a lot of you obviously know a fair bit about Friends. Hopefully I've not got anything sort of I've double checked on the answers. Quizmaster's decision is final. Again, what I'll do is I will be I'll read out the questions twice. I will put the questions up on screen as well, so you'll have that at the end of each round. If there is any questions that you want repeated, then please do let me know. Bung them in the live chat. Say hello in the live chat. Try and keep it clean. Let us know who you're playing with, what your team name is, and yeah, have a bit of fun. And yeah, we'll just have a bit of fun with everyone and just enjoy, see how much you know about the TV series Friends. So if everyone is ready, we'll make a start on round number 1, which will be general knowledge. Okay, so question number 1 in our Friends quiz on general knowledge. Joey accidentally models as a guy with an STI, but what's his name? So question number 1 again. Joey accidentally models as a guy with an STI. What's his name? Question number 2. We all know that the first episode was just titled The Pilot. But what was the second episode aired called? What was the title of the second episode? So question 2 again. What was the title of the second episode? Okay, question number 3. Which friend has the middle name Muriel? So question number 3 again. Which friend has the middle name Muriel? Okay, question number 4. What word did Rachel misspell on her resume? So question 4 again. What word did Rachel misspell on her resume? Question number 5. What type of car does Monica's dad give to her? So question 5 again. What type of car does Monica's dad give to her? Question 6. Which of the 6 main actors is the youngest? And I want the actor's name. It's the actor or actress as being PC. So question 6 again. Which of the 6 main actors is the youngest? Question 7. What was the viewing figures in the USA of the last ever episode? And I'm going to be generous and give you a leeway of 1 million. You don't need to put the, you can just round it up. But 1 million either way, and you get a point. So question number 7 again. What was the viewing figures in the USA of the last ever episode? And within a 1 million range. Either way. Question number 8. How many babies were born across the 10 seasons? So question number 8. How many babies were born across the 10 seasons? Question number 9. Friends was originally developed with what title in mind? So what was its working title? So question 9 again, Friends was originally developed with what title in mind? And finally, our last question in round 1, general knowledge. How many categories of towels does Monica have? So question 10 again, how many categories of towels does Monica have? Okay guys, so that's the end of round 1 general knowledge. I'll give you a little bit of a moment just to get all your answers sorted. If there's any questions that you want repeated, please drop them in the live chat. There's a little bit of a delay on the stream, so I will just wait a mo just for you guys to finish, so before I head on, and we'll go through the answers. But hopefully you didn't find that too bad. You've been watching it anyway, you probably knew all the answers. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers, and I'll put the answers up on screen as well. So, question number 1 was, Joey accidentally models as a guy with an STI. What's his name? It was Mario. So the answer to question 1 is Mario. Question 2. What was the title of the second episode? As I said, the first episode was called The Pilot, and you kind of should have got the first little part of it because they're all like that. It was the one with the sonogram at the end. So the one with the sonogram at the end. Question 3 was, which friend has the middle name Muriel? Well, that would be Chandler Bing. So the answer to question 3 is Chandler Bing. Question 4. What word did Rachel misspell on her resume? It was computer. She misspelled computer. Question 5. What type of car does Monica's dad give her? It's a Porsche. So he gives her a Porsche. Question number 6. Which of the 6 main actors is the youngest? It's Matthew Perry. So Matthew Perry is the youngest. I think Lisa Kudrow is the oldest. And I think actually the character was Rachel Green, but there was some debate on that one. I did have that as a question originally, and then I thought there's too much debate and you'll kill me, basically. So it's Matthew Perry who is actually the youngest of the 6 main actors. Question number 7. What was the viewing figures in the USA of the last ever episode? And I gave you a bit of leeway, 1 million either way. The actual viewing figure was 52.46 million. So if you've put 51, 52 or 53, you get a point. Anywhere between 51 million and 53 million is good enough for me. But the actual answer is 52.46. You don't get any extra points if you've got it bang on, but congratulations anyway. Question number 8 was, how many babies were born across the 10 seasons? Well, there were 7 babies. So the answer for question 8 is 7. Question number 9. Friends was originally developed with what title in mind? It was originally developed in 1993. And it was Insomnia Cafe. It did go through a few other working titles before it came up with Friends, but Insomnia Cafe is the agreed original working title. And finally, question number 10 was, how many categories of towels does Monica have? Well, they did their own little trivia quiz, which we can all remember, and it was 11 categories. It was 11 categories. Okay, guys, so that's the end of the first round. So, as I said, I'll put in the live chat, the Google form, enter your team name and your score for that round. You will do it for each round, but you do have to, so you don't have to, after each round, you just have to put in your same team name and score. That will then feed through to me and we will have a look at our leaderboard. So we'll wait for those scores to come through. And then we'll take a look at our leaderboard. Few more teams coming through. Okay, we'll take a look at the leaderboard. If there's any other teams, put your scores in, they will get sort of added on. So in 8th place with 4 points, we've got Wuhan Clan. In 7th place, and I've got a feeling they may have put their scores in twice because there's two very similar sounding teams, but we'll put it in at the moment until you say otherwise. We've got the salmon foreskin roll on 6 points. In 6th place on 7 points, we've got Friends Beasts. In equal 2nd place, we've got a few teams on 8 points. We've got the Weenuses, the other salmon skin roll, Mr. and Mrs. Chandler Bing, and Crap Bag on 8 points. And in 1st place with 10 points, we've got the Jersey Royals. Okay, guys, so that's the current leaderboard as it stands at the moment with round 1, general knowledge. We're going to move on to round 2, which is other friends and family, or it's all relative. So basically this will be around where obviously we know there were many other characters in friends and family members. So how well did you know the other characters and family members? Okay, so question number 1. Phoebe lived very briefly with a New York Police Department policeman. What was his name? And I just need his first name. So question 1 again. Phoebe lived very briefly with a New York Police Department policeman. What was his name? Question 2. What name did Chandler's father perform under in their burlesque show? So question 2. What name did Chandler's father perform under in their burlesque show? Question 3. What type of monkey is Marcel? So question 3 again. What type of monkey is Marcel? Question 4. How many years older is Dr. Richard Burke than Monica? So question 4 again. How many years older is Dr. Richard Burke than Monica? Question 5. What were the names of the triplets that Phoebe gave birth to? And I'm going to need the names of all three. I almost read them out in the first round. So question 5 again. What were the names of the triplets that Phoebe gave birth to? Question number 6. How many sisters does Joey have? So question 6. How many sisters does Joey have? Question number 7. What were the names of Ross and Monica's parents? So question 7 again. What were the names of Ross and Monica's parents? Question number 8. What is Ross and Rachel's daughter Emma's first word? So question 8 again. What is Ross and Rachel's daughter Emma's first word? Question number 9. It was revealed in season 2 that Phoebe kept a framed picture of a famous man whom she believed was her grandfather. Who was it? Question 9 again. It was revealed in season 2 that Phoebe kept a framed picture of a famous man whom she believed was her grandfather. Who was it? And finally, question 10 in Other Friends and Family. Maggie Wheeler played which long-term recurring character? So question 10 again. Maggie Wheeler played which long-term recurring character? Okay guys, so that's the end of round 2, Other Friends and Family. Again, if there's any questions that you want repeated, bung them in the live chat. I'll give you a moment just to finish up on your answers, but then we'll go through the answers for round 2, Other Friends and Family. Okay, so if everyone's happy, we will go through the answers for round 2, Other Friends and Family. So, question number 1 was, Phoebe lived very briefly with a New York Police Department policeman. What was his name? It was Gary. So the answer to question number 1 is Gary. Question number 2. What name did Chandler's father perform under in their burlesque show? It was Helena Handbasket. So the answer to question 2, Helena Handbasket. Question 3. What type of monkey is Marcel? Well, he's a capuchin monkey. So a capuchin monkey. Question 4 was, how many years older is Dr. Richard Burke than Monica? He's 21 years older. So the answer is 21 years. Question 5. What were the names of the triplets that Phoebe gave birth to? Well, it was Frank Jr., Leslie and Chandler. Question number 6. How many sisters does Joey have? It's 7, or 7 sisters. Question number 7 was, what were the names of Ross and Monica's parents? Jack and Judy. So the answer to question number 7 is Jack and Judy. Question number 8. What is Ross and Rachel's daughter Emma's first word? Gleba. The answer is Gleba. Question number 9. It was revealed in season 2 that Phoebe kept a framed picture of a famous man whom she believed was her grandfather. Who was it? It was Albert Einstein. Or if you just put Einstein, that will suffice. So Albert Einstein. And finally, question number 10. Maggie Wheeler played which long-term recurring character? It was Janice. So the answer to question 10 is Janice. Okay guys, so if you want to total those scores up and pop back to the Google form, again enter your team name and same as you did before, try and make it exactly the same, because otherwise it doesn't come through correctly, and then I have to do a load of work and it's too much hassle. Enter your team name, enter your score, we'll get the leaderboard, we'll see how everyone's doing, and then we'll go on to round 3, which will be our last round before we take a 10-minute break. A little bit of lovely messaging from Luke on the chat. Love you too. Okay, so we've got some scores coming through. Okay, so I think we've got most of the scores through, so we'll take a look at our leaderboard after round 2. So, in 8th place, with 11 points, we've got the Wuhan clan. In 7th place, and there's a little bit of a battle going on with 12 points, we've got Salmon Foreskin Roll. 2 points ahead of them, we've got the Salmon Skin Roll on 14 points. 2 points ahead of them, in equal 4th place, we've got Mr. and Mrs. Chandler Bong and Friends Beasts. In equal 2nd place, just 1 point ahead of them, we've got Crap Bag and the Weenuses on 17 points. Taking a bit of a lead with 3 points ahead of them, a perfect score so far. We've got the Jersey Royals on 20 points. Okay, guys, so that's the scores as it stands at the end of round 2. So we're going to go on to round 3, which is history and geography. Okay, so round 3, history and geography. Again, we know in the Friends universe, there's a lot of flashback episodes. There was a lot of geography as well in terms of the extended universe. So let's see how well you know their history and geography. So, question number 1. Who stands Rachel up in the one with the prom video? Name the character. So question 1. Who stands Rachel up in the one with the prom video? Question 2. Ross's model of Apollo 8 has Captain Ross written on the side, but what is written on the bottom? So question number 2 again. Ross's model of Apollo 8 has Captain Ross written on the side, But what is written on the bottom? Question 3. When the friends unpack Monica's high school era bathing suit, which state does Chandler say it could be used to cover when it rains? So question 3. When the friends unpack Monica's high school era bathing suit, which state does Chandler say it could be used to cover when it rains? Question 4. In the one where Joey speaks French, Regine Phalange saves Joey's audition by pretending to be his older sister from what town? So question 4. In the one where Joey speaks French, Regine Phalange saves Joey's audition by pretending to be his older sister from what town? Question number 5. What city does the Mama's Little Bakery cheesecake that Rachel and Chandler steal come from? So question 5 again. What city does Mama's Little Bakery cheesecake that Rachel and Chandler steal come from? Question number 6. Ross celebrated his tenure with a bottle of champagne from which country? So question 6 again. Ross celebrated his tenure with a bottle of champagne from which country? Question number 7. Who did Monica have her first kiss with? So question 7. Who did Monica have her first kiss with? Question number 8. What was the name of Ross and Chandler's college band? So question number 8. What was the name of Ross and Chandler's college band? Question number 9. What body part did Phoebe lose in her past life during the one with all the Thanksgivings? Put my teeth back in. So question 9. What body part did Phoebe lose in a past life during the one with all the Thanksgivings? And finally, in round 3, history and geography, Alessandro runs the Italian restaurant Alessandro's, but which country is he actually from? So question 10 again. Alessandro runs the Italian restaurant Alessandro's, but which country is he actually from? Okay guys, so that's the end of round 3, history and geography. As usual, I'll give you a moment to finish off your answers. If there's any questions that you want repeated, bung them in the live chat and I will repeat them for you. If not, well, I'll wait for a mo anyway, and then we'll go through the answers. And then after this, we'll take a short 10-minute break for a refreshment or cigarette or whatever it is that you choose to do within those 10 minutes. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through the answers for round 3, history and geography. Question number 1 was, who stands Rachel up in the one with the prom video? It's Chip Matthews. Chip Matthews is the answer to question 1. Question number 2, Ross's model of Apollo 8 has Captain Ross written on the side, But what is written on the bottom? I hate Monica. So it's I hate Monica. Question 3. When the friends unpack Monica's high school era bathing suit, which state does Chandler say it could be used to cover when it rains? Connecticut. The state of Connecticut. Question 4. In the one where Joey speaks French, Regine Phalange saves saves Joey's audition by pretending to be his older sister from what town? It's the town of Estee Lauder. Question 5. What city does Mama's Little Bakery cheesecake that Rachel and Chandler steal come from? It's Chicago. Question number 6. Ross celebrated his tenure with a bottle of champagne from which country? It's a famous champagne growing region of Israel. Some of you may have some fine Israeli champagne that you are drinking tonight. I don't know, I'm mocking it. It may be very good. Question number 7. Who did Monica have her first kiss with? Well, it was Ross. So the answer to question 7 is Ross. Question number 8. What was the name of Ross and Chandler's college band? Way? No Way. So the answer to question 8 is Way, No Way. Question number 9. What body part did Phoebe lose in a past life during the one with all the Thanksgivings? It was her arm. She lost her arm. And finally, question number 10. Alessandro runs the Italian restaurant Alessandro's. But which country is he actually from? He's from the Lebanon. So the answer to question 10 is for Lebanon. Okay guys, so if you want to total up your answers to round 3 history and geography, again, you know the drill by now. Pop back to the Google form, enter the team name that you've been using throughout the quiz, and pop in your score for round 3. We'll total those up and we will then take a 10-minute break. But we will go through the half-time scores. We've got some scores coming through. Just waiting on a few more scores. I think the Wuhan clan are our last team that we're waiting on. And we've got their score through. Okay, so we'll take a look at the leaderboard before we go into halftime, and then at halftime, as usual, I will put back up the picture score. So, our leaderboard after the third round. In 8th place with 18 points, we've got the Wuhan Clan. 1 point ahead of them on 19 points. We've got Salmon Foreskin Roll. A little bit of a gap against their arch nemesis, the Salmon Skin Roll, on 22 points in 6th place. In 5th place on 24 points, we've got Mr. and Mrs. Chandler Bong. In 4th place, 1 point ahead of them, we've got Friends Beasts on 25 points. 1 point ahead of them, very close, with 26 points. We've got The Weenuses and Crap Bag. And they are fallible. The Jersey Royals have 28 points. They have 28 points in 1st place. So not quite the perfect round from the Jersey Royals, but well done anyway. So that's where we are at the moment. I'll put the halftime score back up. Oh, need to take off my... So that's the halftime score. Where we're at. You got the pitch around just up there. It's just gone 9 o'clock, so we'll come back sort of 9:15. Give ourselves 10-minute sort of break so you can go and stretch your legs, get a refreshment, probably maybe watch a bit of an episode of Friends if you've I would suggest that for maybe the Wuhan Clan, and then we'll come back and we will carry on. Okay, so I'm going to go out for a smoke and I will see you all shortly. And I'm back from my smooch. We'll give everyone, we're still a few more minutes. Hopefully you're not finding the pitch around too difficult. So again, on the pitch around, name those actors. They've all appeared in Friends, obviously, as we're doing a Friends quiz. Okay, we'll give everyone just a minute or so to get back and get ready before we crack on with round 4. Okay, so I think we're just about ready to go for round 4 and start our second half of our Friends quiz. Now, again, before I go any sort of further, just a reminder, we are doing, as usual, our normal, regular lockdown quiz. I think the lockdown's still occurring. I'm not sure. I think in a few weeks' time, probably everyone will be at the park and regressing back to being a 16-year-old or whatever with their bowls of cider. Anywho, but yeah, so as usual on we'll be doing at 8 o'clock tomorrow, normal pub quiz, again without the winning or without the money element. So if you're new to it and you want to come along, by all means come along, share it, hit the subscribe button below, and that will give you a reminder as to when any of the live streams will start. And we might do again some different themed quizzes if people like it, or if people have any suggestions. Again, let us know. But we're just about ready now, so we're going to go on to round 4. And again, if you've done well on the picture round, you might like this round. Again, one of the things that Friends was obviously famous for was it did have a large amount of famous guest stars and cameo appearances. So round 4 is all about the famous guests. Okay, so question number 1. What was the name of Brad Pitt's character when he played Ross's old high school friend? So question number 1 again. What was the name of Brad Pitt's character when he played Ross's old high school friend? Question number 2. Can you name the actress who won an Emmy for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series for her portrayal of Amy Green? So question 2, can you name the actress who won an Emmy for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series for her portrayal of Amy Green? Question 3. Which actor is shooting Outbreak 2, The Virus Takes Manhattan, when he guest stars on the show? So question 3, which actor is shooting Outbreak 2, The Virus Takes Manhattan, when he guest stars on the show? Question 4. Susan Sarandon played an actress on the soap Days of Our Lives, but what was the name of her fictional character? So what was the name of the character that she played in Days of Our Lives? So question 4 again. Susan Sarandon played an actress on the soap Days of Our Lives. What was the name of her fictional character that she played on the soap? Question 5. Name the British actor that Rachel was sat next to on a flight from New York to London. And that's the actor's name, not the character's name. So question 5 again. Name the British actor that Rachel was sat next to on a flight from New York to London. Question 6. Julia Roberts played Susie Moss, a classmate of Chandler's. What was her nickname? So that's question 6 again. Julia Roberts played Susie Moss, a classmate of Chandler's. What was her nickname? Question number 7. Helen Hunt starred as Jamie Buckman. This character also starred in another sitcom. What was it? So question 7 again. Helen Hunt starred as Jamie Buckman. This character also starred in another sitcom. What was it? Question number 8. She is the wife of another Friends guest star and played Ross's girlfriend Bonnie. Name the actress. So question 8 again. She is the wife of another Friends guest star, or possibly ex-wife. She's been married to another Friends guest star and played Ross's girlfriend Bonnie. Name the actress. I think they may have divorced. Question number 9. He went on to direct Alf, Iron Man and The Jungle Book after playing a former boyfriend of Monica. Who is he? So question number 9 again. He went on to direct Alf, Iron Man and The Jungle Book after playing a former boyfriend of Monica. Who is he? And finally, question number 10 in our famous guests round. Who plays a famous director called Leonard Hayes, who casts Joey in his play? So question 10 again. Who plays a famous director called Leonard Hayes, who casts Joey in his play? Okay guys, so that's the end of round 4, famous guests. Again, if you want any questions repeated, bung them in the live chat. But so far you've been paying attention. So, but let us know. I'll give you a moment just to finish off and then we'll go through the answers for round 4, famous guests. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we'll go through those answers. Question number 1 was, what was the name of Brad Pitt's character when he played Ross's old high school friend? It was Will Colbert, or Colbert. I'll accept Will on this one, and this is the only one. If you just put Will down, I'll accept him. So that's Will. Question number 2 was, name the actress who won an Emmy for Outstanding Guest Actress in a comedy series for her portrayal of Amy Green. It was Christina Applegate. 2003 she won the Emmy. So Christina Applegate. Question 3, which actor is shooting Outbreak 2, The Virus Takes Manhattan? Strangely prophetic. When he guest stars on the show. It was Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Question 4. Susan Sarandon played an actress on the soap Days of Our Lives. What was the name of her fictional character? It was Jessica Lockhart, and I need the full name. Jessica Lockhart. Question 5. Name the British actor that Rachel was sat next to on a flight from New York to London. It was Hugh Laurie. Pre-House days, post-Ryan Laurie days. Hugh Laurie. Question 6. Julia Roberts played Susie Moss, a classmate of Chandler. What was her nickname? It was Underpants. Chandler played a very mean trick on her. Underpants. Question 7. Helen Hunt starred as Jamie Buckman. This character also starred in another sitcom. What was that? It was Mad About You. Mad About You. Same universe as Friends. Starred Ursula, Phoebe's twin sister. Fun fact, last episode of Mad About You showed what happened to Ursula. It was set 21 years in the future, in the year 2020. She's now the governor of New York. So that's Mad About You. Question 8. She is the wife or former wife of another Friends guest star and played Ross's girlfriend Bonnie. Can you name the actress? It's Christine Taylor. So the answer to question 8 is Christine Taylor. Question 9. He went on to direct Alf, Iron Man and The Jungle Book after playing a former boyfriend of Monica. Who is he? It's Jon Favreau. Also produced a lot of the Avenger films. And finally, question number 10. Who plays a famous director called Leonard Hayes, who cast Joey in his play? It's Jeff Goldblum. Okay, guys, so those are... And I didn't put the answers over. There's the answers. So there's the answers for round 4 famous guess. If you want to total those up and pop back to the Google form and enter your team name and your scores for round 4, we'll get the leaderboard, we'll see how everyone's doing, and then we'll go on to our final round of the regular part of the quiz. Okay, so we've got some coming through. Just waiting on a few more scores. In particular, Jersey Royals. Where's your scores? Thank you, Jersey Royals. Okay, so let's take a look at our scoreboard. Okay, so our leaderboard after round 4, in 8th place with 27 points. It did particularly well on that round. It was the Wuhan Clan. In equal 7th place, you can't separate them. They're 2 points ahead of Wuhan Clan. You got Salmon Skin Roll and Salmon Foreskin Roll on 29 points. A little bit of a gap for the top 5, Mr. and Mrs. Chandler Bong in 5th place with 33 points. 2 points ahead of them, equal 3rd place, we've got the Weenuses and Friends Beasts on 35 points. 1 point ahead of them, in 2nd place, Crap Bag with 36 points. And 1 point ahead of them with 37 points, we've got the Jersey Royals. So very close at the top, all to play for. We've got our final round, and then we've got the picture round. So let's move on to round 5, and this one is going to be quotes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out part of a quote, and then the end part will either be a word or a series of words. I want you to complete that word or complete that quote. So it could be one word, it could be a few words. So let's go on to our questions. Okay, so round 5, finish those quotes. So as I said, I will read out part of the quote and I want you to complete that quote for me. Okay, so question number 1. Hi, I'm Chandler. I make jokes when I'm blank. So it looks as if the skin rolls and the we've got a little bit of sibling competition going on. So question 1. Hi, I'm Chandler. I make jokes when I'm finish the quote. Question 2. Well, the fridge broke. Blank. And again, these can be more than one word. Question 2. Well, the fridge broke. Question 3. Oh, are you setting Ross up with someone? Does she? So question 3. Oh, are you setting Ross up with someone? Does she? Question 4. You just don't give up. Is that? Finish the quote. By the way, I should point out that obviously the blank parts I've put in X's, they're not swear words. I don't think there was that much profanity in Friends. And well done everyone, by the way, on your team names, on not being too rude like our regular Saturday crowd. A little bit more of a boisterous bunch, I think. So question 4 again, you don't just give up. Is that? Seems Rasheen is trying to get some hate going towards the Jersey Royals. Well, we'll see how the Jersey Royals do in this round. I think they're pretty confident. So, question 5. It tastes like. Finish that quote. It tastes like. Question 6. Hurricane Gloria didn't break the swing. So question 6. Hurricane Gloria didn't break the swing. What? Question 7. Oh, sorry, I hear divorce. I immediately go to... So question 7. Oh, sorry, I hear divorce. I immediately go to... Question 8. I got off the... Question 8. I got off the... What? Question 9. In Vegas, I was so drunk I could have married... Question 9 again. In Vegas, I was so drunk I could have married... Finish the quote. And finally, in round 5, our quotes round. I don't want my baby's first words to be what? So question 10 again. I don't want my baby's first words to be what? Okay guys, so that's the end of round 5, our quotes rounds. So again, if you want any questions repeated, bung them in the live chat and I will repeat them. I'll give you just a few moments just to go through your answers, and then we'll go through the answers for round 5 quotes. Okay, so we've got a request from one of the salmon teams. Can you repeat question 3? Yes, of course I can. Question 3 was, oh, are you setting Ross up with someone? Does she... What? So that's, oh, are you setting Ross up with someone? Does she... So finish the quote. I'll just give you a quick moment just to finish that. I don't think there's any other questions that are coming through. So we'll go through the answers for round 5 quotes. Question 1 was, hi, I'm Chandler. I make jokes when I'm uncomfortable. So the answer to question 1, uncomfortable. Question 2, well, the fridge broke, so I had to eat everything. So I had to eat everything. Question 3. Oh, are you setting Ross up with someone? Does she have a wedding dress? So, have a wedding dress. Question 4. You don't just give up. Is that what a dinosaur would do? So, what a dinosaur would do. Question 5. It tastes like feet. I could do with a lasagna or beef trifle right now. So that's feet. Question 6. Hurricane Gloria didn't break the swing. Monica did it. So that's Monica did. Question 7. Oh, sorry, I hear divorce. I immediately go to Ross. So the answer to question 7 is Ross. It's funny because he gets divorced a lot. Question 8 was, I get off the plane. That was Rachel. So I get off the plane. Question 9. In Vegas, I was so drunk I could have married Joey. And that was Ross, explaining how he could have married Joey. And finally, question number 10. I don't want my baby's first words to be, how you doing? So that's how you doing. Okay guys, so that's the end of the answers for round 5 quotes. Again, if you want to just total those up, and we'll get pop to the Google form. You know the drill. Bung in your team name, bung in your scores. We'll get them through, and then we'll do the answers for the pitch around. Okay, so we've got everyone through. Okay, so we'll take a look at our leaderboard before we go and do the answers for the pitch around. So here's our leaderboard at the moment. In equal 7th place now. They've caught someone up. It's Friends Beasts and Wuhan Clan on 35 points. Again, very close between the salmon teams. Are in 6th place with 36 points. We've got salmon skin roll, and in 5th place, the naughty version, the salmon foreskin roll on 37 points. In 4th place on 43 points, we've got Mr. and Mrs. Chandler Bong. In 3rd place on 45 points, we've got the Weenuses with 45 points. In 2nd place with 47 points, we've got the Jersey Royals in, I'm just trying to work that out, 1 second. Oh, Crapbag, apologies, Crapbag has come through twice. I'm going to take out your lowest, or take out your score. Yeah, 2 scores coming through. Okay, we've got the Weenuses on 45, Crapbag on 44, the Weenuses on 45, and the Jersey Royals on 47 points. Okay, guys, so that's the leaderboard before we go into the picture round. So we'll do the answers now for the picture round. So, the picture round was the name the famous guest stars. So, picture number 1, that would be John Stamos. So picture number 1 is John Stamos. He was in that Olsen Twins TV program. Picture number 2, Jane Lynch. So picture number 2 is Jane Lynch. Picture number 3, that's Freddie Prinze Jr. Freddie Prinze Jr. Picture number 4, he played Eddie. It was Adam Goldberg. Adam Goldberg. Picture number 5, well, she was on Ross's list until she got bumped off for Winona Ryder. It was Isabella Rossellini. Picture number 6, she went on to star in King of Queens. It's Leah Remini. Leah Remini. Picture number 7, well, she didn't play herself, but it is the person who was bumped Isabella Rossellini off. It's Winona Ryder. So that's Winona Ryder. Picture number 8, that's Fred Willard, who sadly passed away recently. Went on, you may recognise him from as Phil Dunphy's father in Modern Family, but that's Fred Willard. Picture number 9, she played Erica, the birth mother of the twins from Monica and Chandler, I think. It was Anna Faris. So that's Anna Faris. And finally, picture number 10, went on to star in The Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Hot Tub Time Machine. It's Craig Robinson. So Craig Robinson is the answer for picture number 10. Okay, so if you want to pop through your scores, you've already got a, and again, keep your team name in. Got a few scores coming through. Okay, so we're just waiting on the final scores. Okay. Okay, so I'll go on to big screen now. We'll go through the final scores and I'll put the scores up in just a moment. In 8th place with 42 points, we've got the Wuhan Clan. In 7th place with 44 points, we've got Salmon Skin Roll. In 6th place with 45 points, we've got Friends Beasts. 1 point ahead of them, we've got Salmon Foreskin Roll on 46 points, really close. In 4th place, Mr. and Mrs. Chandler Bong with 52 points. In 3rd place with 54 points, we've got Crap Bag. In 2nd place with 55 points, we've got the Weenuses, which means with an excellent score of 57 points, our friends champions are the Jersey Royals. Well done, guys. And thank you all for taking part tonight. I hope you've all had a good time and enjoyed yourself. It's been fun doing a slightly different quiz than normal on a theme view. Again, we might try and do this if anyone's interested on slightly different ones, maybe not sort of keep the friends one for another time, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But as mentioned before, as usual, we're doing our quiz on the on Saturday tomorrow at 8 p.m. So if you have nothing to do, we still should be doing lockdown. Please come along. Same channel, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get notifications. But it's there until I will carry on doing the quizzes until no one does it, and then I'll probably still carry on doing it because I get to look at myself during the screen, and I can see how I can pout as much. So it's easy. I can really do that as long as I like. But anywho, so if you don't come along tomorrow, as usual, I hope everyone has a good and safe time and looks after yourselves. It's been really good once again. Well done to the Jersey Royals, but well done to all of you guys. And thank you for taking part tonight. And have the best. Have a good one. See you guys.